When you watch the ABL, you're watching real basketball. And for real basketball clothing, caps, and balls, you want the goods. The goods are the official gear of the ABL. This means replica jerseys and tearaway pants, t-shirts and sweatshirts, caps and basketballs, flannel boxers, tops, and pants, denim shirts, pullover jackets, and much more. To place an order or get your copy of the goods catalog, call this toll-free number. You'll look great when we get the goods on you.
Pye receives the lob pass and puts it off the glass. So Lacey has come in this basketball game, has already contributed a field goal and a rebound since the 5:51 mark.
Johnson can't get it done. She was shooting 7 of 9 from the free throw line before that miss.
Look at how big the court looks with Long Beach on the floor because of their spacing. Clarissa Davis coming off the double screen.
Shot clock at 5. Lisa Johnson. Yes! How about Lisa Johnson? She's now got a dozen points for the Stingrays.
Columbus has not been able to contain her dribble penetration.
She has been a great find and a great trade from the Atlanta Glory. Tanya Edwards goes baseline. Another rebound, Yolanda Griffith. So now with Griffith and Lacey in the game, you're seeing the board control that the Stingrays are so good at.
Long Beach has done a good job of locking up Columbus the last 2 possessions defensively.
Lacey. Griffith with the rebound. Griffith with the putback. The Quest lead has been whittled to 2.
Long Beach is locking them up defensively. What Columbus needs to do is get a good set offensively. And get a good look at the basket.
Katie Smith. Yes! That is just what the Columbus Quest need.
That might be what Katie Smith needed to break her out of that shooting slump. Make a big bucket like that and take that clutch shot.
Traveling violation. If the Columbus Quest can hold on and win, we will go to Game 4 Friday night. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Fox Sports Net.
Look at the screen by Andrea Lloyd to free up Katie Smith. She had plenty of time to square, to go up straight on her shot and get the bottom of the net.
Smith frees herself up again. That was all Katie Smith.
That was great movement without the basketball. It's the little detail things.
And thanks to Valerie Still, it's Columbus Quest basketball, and Mara McHugh wants a 22nd timeout.
Don't walk up on offense. Push the ball up. Hit the wing for a passing game. What are you looking at out there? Get the ball up the court. Come on. Sarah, they got the ball. Push the ball up. Take it right to the wing. Dig it right into the high post. Look for your weak side wing. Don't walk on offense. Okay? Defense. Yes. Switch on the bench. Yes. Come on. Come on now. Dig down. Dig down. Come on.
Pretty fired up Long Beach huddle. Mara McHugh wants her team to push the ball. She wants the ball to get to the high post area because they've got a couple options. They got the weak side reversal, as well as they've got Yolanda Griffith that they can dump it down inside to. Defensively, look for them to switch on all screens. Not just the post-to-post screens. Mara McHugh said switch on everything.
2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in Game 3 of the ABL Championship. Quest lead by 6. Katie Smith again finds room, and Katie Smith is going to work.
Well, if she was going to pick a time to break out of that slump, this is the time right now. The last 3 possessions down the floor, Columbus has looked to go to her. Her movement off the basketball. See, that's what I'm talking about for Katie Smith, to do the little things. Do other things to help bring her offensive game around, moving without the ball, setting screens. And she's doing that, and her teammates will find her.
Smith, who is looked to pick up the scoring slack when Nikki McCray left the team after a year and after the first ever ABL championship. It is Katie Smith who has responded.
Katie elevated her play, as well as Tanya Edwards and Valerie Still. Brian Edwards says they're a much more unselfish team.
Quickly here, Deb, the offensive philosophy of the Stingrays.
Well, they want to get the space and get the ball to the high post area and look for the reversal.
Lacey caught in traffic, and a foul against Tanya Edwards.
Columbus defensively does not want to foul. Long Beach is a very good free throw shooting team. We've seen that in the last 2 games, how good they are at getting to the line and making them. So you want to contest everything, but you don't want to stop the clock. And Venus Lacey has been an excellent free throw shooter in the clutch.
Long Beach would love to go home winning game 3 and their first ever ABL championship. It only gets tougher in Battelle Hall. The rebound. The Quest lead at 6.
Barbecue does not want to think about fouling right here. They want to play good defense and come up with a stop.
They've been going to Katie Smith. She has been the go-to girl, fighting with Beverly Williams for position underneath, and that may be Katie Smith's 6th personal foul. There was just pushing and shoving going on all the time on the low blocks.
Let's take another look at it down low. Look at the position and the push for the basketball. Beverly Williams and Katie Smith, 2 of the stronger guards in this league, going right at it. The official on the baseline called it on Smith.
So Katie Smith, 9, check that, 8 points, 6 personal fouls, has fouled out for the 2nd game in a row. Beverly Williams trying to cut into that lead.
They look for Mara McHugh off these made free throws to maybe think about that trapping half-court defense that she's run, that scramble. They don't want to foul.
The Quest lead is at 4. Williams now in double figures. Lloyd, timeout.
Smart play by Andrea Lloyd. A great job of Long Beach to switch up the D off the made free throw to get into a face guard situation full court.
What we're going to do, we're throwing long right here. All right, Sanja's here. Give me Shannon here, Sanja, Tanya, Bow right here. You break up, Sanja here, Shannon going long, and you guys got to get open. We have 1 timeout left. On 3, 1, 2, 3, West.
Diagramming the out-of-bounds play, and Mara McHugh may look to switch it up.
Okay? Remember, we're in a bonus, and they don't want to foul anybody in the post. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hey, we have 1 timeout left, and that's it.
Both teams with 1 timeout. Both teams in the bonus.
151. If Long Beach can gain the lead and hold on, they win the ABL title. The Quest fighting for survival, trying to force a game 4. Lloyd looking for Valerie Still. Still against Lacey. Edwards has got room. 5 on the shot clock. Edwards, a falling down Beverly Williams.
Long Beach wants to push it. They want to look to attack the basket.
Johnson, stutter step. Into Lacey, who can't hold on, and here comes the Quest. Shannon Johnson's got the speed, 2 on 2, Sanja take.
Mara McHugh has 1 timeout. She doesn't want to use it right here. She wants to get something penetrating to the lane.
Andrea Naj launches the 3.
Now they got a foul. It's an 8-point basketball game. You have to foul. That was a big offensive possession for Long Beach.
Foul is on Andrea Naj, her 5th personal foul. And Andrea Lloyd, an 80% free throw shooter, will try to ice this game and close the door. Mara McHugh making a couple substitutions here, perhaps to save for game 4. Jenny Ruff checks in for the first time. And Clarissa Davis-Wrightstill back into the game, and she will spell Beverly Williams. Free throw shooting for both of these teams. Columbus, 14 of 21.
And Jenny Ruff in the basketball game for her three-point shooting ability. On the floor for Long Beach, you've got Clarissa Davis, Nisa Johnson, and Jenny Ruff that can all bury the tray. So Columbus is going to have to guard the three-point line without fouling.
Andrea Lloyd now in double figures with 10. The Quest lead is at 10. Johnson, she's a three-point shooter. So is Davis-Wrightstill. Yes, for 3! She shoots 34% from three-point land, and Clarissa Davis-Wrightstill converts from long distance.
What a big basket that was. Clarissa Davis-Wrightstill knows the scouting report on her. She can come off the screens and knock them down, and she certainly did in that possession.
Meanwhile, Andrea Lloyd trying to get it done. She has talked about retirement. She doesn't want to go home. She doesn't want to retire without a second straight ABL championship ring. In order to do that, they need to win this game 3 and force game 4 Friday night, 7 o'clock here at Battelle Hall. Ruff off her foot.
And now Mara McHugh is substituting for defensive purposes when you bring Dana Wilkerson and Andrea Naj in the game, although both have the ability to knock it down from three-point land.
Quest with the 9-point lead. And the crowd saying, let's go Quest. Lloyd looking to inbound the basketball. Edwards quickly pushes it up, and Tanya Edwards is fouled before the shot.
That's a good foul by Dana Wilkerson. Make Columbus earn it at the line.
Debbie, it was the championship series this time last year. The Quest came back behind 2-1 to defeat the then Richmond Rage. Can they do it down 2-0 to defeat this Long Beach Stingrays team?
Well, they certainly started out this first quarter with making a major impact with their defense. Long Beach has got a lot of talent. They've been playing very confidently.
Mallory still with the steal. She's got a 2-on-1, and Shannon Johnson very alertly is going to push it back out. And Venus Lacey picks up her 6th personal foul. And Lacey out of the game now with 13 points.
Columbus did a great job of spacing and moving the basketball. Trying not to be fouled. More important, let the ticks go off the clock than to put points on the board at the line. But now these players are going to get a day off to rest before game 4, and I think their bodies are going to need it. The beating and the banging off the basketball tonight was taken to a new level.
Debbie, Brian Agler said, we haven't played Quest basketball yet. We have to play fearless. We have to up the intensity. Have you seen them play like they are capable of playing?
I did see him do it in the first quarter when their defense was relentless. They have that steal, score mentality, and when they get going on that, they can be really tough to stop because they come at you so quickly. But Long Beach handled the pressure in the first 2 games at home. They just have to be more patient in their offense.
Davis-Wrightstill looking from long distance, has it tipped. We are going to have a game 4 in this ABL championship, and that will be Friday night, 7 o'clock here at Battelle Hall. The Columbus Quest have won game 3 of the ABL championship, 70-61. The series now, Long Beach 2-1 over the Columbus Quests. We've got a break in the action. We're coming back to the Tell Hall with the Columbus Quests beat the Long Beach Stingrays 70-61.
The ABL Game of the Week is brought to you by Phoenix, the official insurance and investment advisor to the ABL. Phoenix is dedicated to helping individuals and businesses develop a Phoenix fiscal fitness program for every stage of their lives. And by Reebok, proud sponsor to the ABL in its second season.
The Columbus Quest win game 3, 70-61. Let's send it over to Heather Cox, who's with the Quest, Tanya Edwards.
Tanya, you were really able to set the tempo today. Now, was the difference playing at home, or was the Columbus Quest finally able to get in sync with its game plan?
I think it was probably a combination of both, getting home, I guess, back into our comfort zone where we've only lost a couple of games here all in 2 years. So, plus, I think we were finally able to get the offense spread and look to cut and get some easy baskets. In the first couple of games, we weren't able to get any easy baskets.
All right, Tanya, best of luck in game 4. The Quest finally establishes some confidence and extend the series to the 4th game. Tracy, back to you.
All right, Heather, 15 points for Tanya Edwards as the Columbus Quest take game 3, 70-61 to move the series 2 games to 1. Game 4.